Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Time to get ready to go for week number 3 in today's weekly challenges on Gran Turismo 7. Here we have 3 race events to be available on Road Car on Alsage Test Course Reverse for the European Sunday Cup 400, Grand Valley South and Japanese Clubman Cup 550, Mount Panorama Motor Racing Circuit for American Clubman Cup 700. Since I just took the participation by having a full walkthrough to be racing in Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya Rallycross layout for the World Rally Challenge Group B and Watkins Glen Long Course for Super Formula. In today's video segment, 3 road cars, 1 rally car, and 1 Super Formula to be set, and get ready to have some 5 rewards to be compete all at once to have some 2 types on credit ticket plus a 6-star roulette ticket on car category. But that will be bring out to have some total amount of 3 events to be received to have 300,000 GT credit to go separate and 2 types of credit ticket and a roulette ticket by the 6-star that you guys really might need to give a good luck a chance to have which kind of different vehicle that you really want to be received. So I hope this is going to have to take a good 3 race participation plus 2 encore. We'll be going faster, toughen up, and find a good line to see how real car, rally car, and SF model is about to go fast and embrace to have a type of difficulty to go line up in order. Better get ready folks. I'll have to get set and have 3 events to be on road car first, then rally car to be in the second, and then the third. Super Formula will be racing and go super fast. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's get ready to go and start for today's weekly challenges. Let's begin. Okay, time to go halfway there, and third check mark is now going to be proceed to be on the third event to be moving up and go forward on the opposite direction in Alsage Test Course for the European Sunday Cup 400. It'll have to take a good suitable by pick for myself for having one part of the vehicle choice as I'm about to go and have the 2016 Renault Clio RS 220 trophy with a UDRS Insportec livery ever since from the test season back from the GTWS Nations Cup from the 2022. That's how time of condition to go by early dawn and proceed to be on the late midnight to have a good 3-lap challenge. But also any kinds to have a most fine, faster European vehicle to be entered by having a no restriction only to have a good road car category. That's how the recipe for having 1 good ravioli and 1 road car will be doing the first stage and just have a good moment out there to be starting out on the 8th position. So here I come, finishing up in 3rd place or higher. 1 UDRS coming up, and sports medium compound tires will do the FF job. Okay, let's go and have the first turn. Got to get in onto the middle. Okay, 5th place, piece of cake, and just follow the line. Okay, got a good eye on Coque Lopez. Got to be careful and climbing up. Alright, that's good. Gonna overtake my Speed Beer Boys on 3rd and overtake on the Lancia Delta. Solid fine, good understeer work. Piece of cake, and go halfway there on lap number 2. Checkmark is still going smoothly to have a 200,000 GT credit by the ticket. But of course I just recently took 2 events to be priored from the full walkthrough whenever I just really need to get back on track. But apparently because one menu book is now being checked and starting out in progress to be activated, that you guys really might need to be going a bit more challenging and finishing up to have all the menu book from the GT Cab A. That's how only one thing to have one event available by having main ejected and the menu book to be received and unlocked to be participate in weekly challenges. Just like the World Touring Car 900, X 2019 Nations Cup, and few other events that we might need to keep a good watchful eye out before the next update is coming up soon. But the date is going to take place on Thursday, so I had to be here and just going to go and try out to have two Vision Gran Turismo cars on the Genesis and the Bulgari. I kind of say the Bulgari Vision Gran Turismo is very most wonderful, beautiful, and good style to have a watch brand is now becoming an automotive vehicle to have a one single concept vehicle. Just to have a good serve by having a debut review from the GTWS Will Funnel back from the Barcelona. But man, I just really love to get to try it out with two of the Vision GT cars, plus to have the third one is still not yet to be revealed. But I bet if it's going to be a Suzuki K car, that would be a good way to try it out, and depends which one is going to be by having a 2000 models or even by the 2010s. Final lap is now being checked and set by the record. There you go, third check mark, and moving on forward to have the third event to be proceed on the penultimate. But this will have to change course. That's how full walkthrough that I just went there and just to be recent by the visit. But good on time by having 2 minutes, 53.294 seconds that I just took a recent fastest lap time by 56.689 seconds. I hope this is gonna have to take a good respawn by having one good function because we didn't receive one received gift by last week. Gonna take 10,500 credits and bingo! Second ticket and credit to have 200,000 GT credit is acquired. Okay, now quick time on the replay and gonna keep a good watchful eye on the footage. There's my Renault Clio. And there we go. Just save a replay to myself and hang on. I just accidentally put on music replay. But doesn't matter, I just really might need to keep moving on and go to the Grand Ballot South on race number 2. That's how my thought of planning and just gonna have to go by Encore to have a two-part of conclusion. So by having a penultimate to be going earlier and check, and that will be doing much fine precision eyes to go by a better JDM car. So maybe besides with using the Mitsubishi GTO Twin Turbo with my Total Drama OC Hardenik in it, that's how one UDRS Inspirtec that I never used before for having a good tuning theme parody just like the red NOB Sylvia S15. That's how I'm about to choose for this car, and I'll have to get ready up and fully upgrade to have a 610.62 at the go. I bet FR cars might go a bit more challenging and putting up to have a good raring to go moment to have one livery versus few other road cars is now being applied and customizable as usual. So I just really might need to get my self-expression and just gonna have to stay focused on the main objective to be finished in 3rd place or higher. Euro Sunny Cup is finished, then let's go to the Japanese Clubman Cup 550 until on in number 4. So you see, this is what my livery design is all about. A mixture to become as a theme parody. Okay, going in by turn number 2. Very good, and smooth on driving to be approaches downhill. Got a good eye on T Kondo in the R34 Nissan Skyline. Got to keep a bit more gentle. Okay, so close. That's how having one row of avocado battle to be doing good reference and do a racing reenactment for having every Gran Turismo games. Okay, gonna go pass on Leonor. 7 more to go. Got a good eye on Matthew Simmons. Okay, let's keep it gentle and inside the tunnel. Okay, looks like 4th place is turning up the different side of the position. There you go, right on the opening. Lap number 2, here I come. Faster lap on 1 minute, 23.757 seconds for the S15 UDRS Silvia. Just like the NOB, this one is actually to have a good blue theme parody, to have some decals on the side and less of them to be seen on the front and rear. That's why my vision to have this Silvia S15 is perfectly to have a Spec R arrow to have a good use along with some few other variation like any one kind of tuner car to be racing on DP Grand Prix Drift Series. So yeah, I can't say by having one road car to become as a substitute for only a professional tune car that might give a good way to be experience of drifting. Okay, going overtake on Battlefield Gallo. White Mazda RX-7 is Ryota Kokubun. Okay, good on the record set. Only a minute, 19.120 seconds. Okay, keep that puppy up tight. I hope my left hand is still having a lot of several cuts and bruises because of a cold snap. Maybe I just really might need to have a good treatment to be putting up with Neosporin. That's how it helps me out, and just treat the wounded and get better till moving on in spring season. Okay, very good. Still have enough distance by 3.1 seconds. Hold the line and stay on the asphalt of the street. Here comes the final lap. Still foggy out there in Big Sur, California. But only on the PS5 version when it comes to have a random theme of condition for only one event when taking part in World Circuits. But only in the PS4 version is still using the same matter of condition. But I still really enjoy it because I'm just always never getting bored. Whoa man, doesn't want to do any kind of spin out whenever I need to go by Alberta drifting. That's very nice to go short straightaway. Some of the JDM tuner cars are still actually trying to keep up. Just make one last corner and back into the tunnel. Final stretch. Let's bring the UDRS S15 Silvia to bring home the podium. There you go. Checkmark number 4 is proceed and event complete. Now, all I have to do is gonna have to take a medium difficulty to be on the encore in race number 3. Just to say, by having a final round and being unchecked to be entered on the US Clubman Cup 700 at Mount Panorama. Total time is 5 minutes, 22.402 seconds, with the fastest lap I took from number 2, 1 minute, 19.120 seconds. Just to be safe and wait until for only one 6-star roulette ticket in car category will be received until on hold. Got to collect 82,500 credit by clean race bonus. Replay. Just hang on one moment. Got to get closer to have my Sylvia. There we go. Right at the perfect scene on the 8.6. That should be good enough. Well, I kinda say this is gonna be quite good for only a smooth sailing to have this part of the video, but I just really love to be participate to go again as an encore. That's how my plan and idea to have some 5 event on weekly challenges to go by main topic. But unfortunately, maybe I just really might need to go prefer to have one further step of priority to be well checked and already been acquired to be finishing in first place after the full walkthrough. But what the heck, maybe this will have to take a good choice and select it by available by Group B category. Time to go entered and have the dirt tire compound to be set and race on in on World Rally Challenge Group B edition. Almost forgot one thing. There we go. Check, ready up, and do the first step of the encore. We'll be going again for having 8 laps with a mixture of tarmac and dirt gravel all together. But can't argue with that. That's why we just always might need to be prepared and just gonna have to do a lot more practice for the GTWS Nations Cup will be prior to the 2024 series. But I don't know what the date schedule is going to be look like because I just really might need to have 2 choices that I just really want to be here or just to be on absence because of having some development changes to go by live stream on the set. Alright, let's begin and do some more practice. Okay, just gonna go and do the early start by turn 1 entry point. Got to keep that torque up and tight. Okay, watch out. I know this is gonna be the same thing all over again, but the training will need to get a lot of practice to get it right. Okay, gonna have to keep that torque up and going. Keppelham on position 8. Gonna get in there, then brake gentle. I hope the monitor of the screen will be on the lookout in case of blurry part to be skipped by having a 2 or 3 second interruption. Okay, Suswillow is slowing down. Up to lap number 2. Okay, Gallo is on the 6th. Whoa, okay, looks like going a bit more faster and kick it up in the low gear. Come on. I hope my WRX Group B rally car is still doing fine. But not to mention that I just still really enjoy driving in the Toyota Celica GT4 rally car is very good and best nostalgia for having one best legendary Group B rally car in the 1990s. But still have a lot of good potential to be driving in all-wheel drive from every Gran Turismo games, including the race modification variation. Okay, 6th place, dirt lap on the procedure. Okay, Kato is doing well. Come on, just patient and wait for the torque to get back up. Okay, Mangalo is slowing down. Got to go past and just get back on the dirt. Ooh, very close and slide to the hairpin on the final turn. Okay, halfway there on lap number 4. 4 more laps to go. Gonna keep climbing up and keep pushing. Next up on B batter, Ford Focus Group B rally car. Okay, very good for J1. Took the faster lap by 48.551 seconds. Okay, here it goes. Yeah. Go on short commit. 3 more laps to go. 5th lap on the rope. Got to take a lot of good turns and low speed to go competent to go embraced by the motion. Okay, let's change up with the different options, and still we're changing up the torque. Gonna go by 40 in the front and 60 on the rear. That should do by adding up a reinforcement. Okay, 2 more laps to go. Got a good eye on Adam to Pi. Oof. Okay, going a bit more up. That's how we just really need to do some more extra careful on the gravel turn. But hopefully, if it's going to be having a different rallycross layout on Nürburgring Grand Prix track, but I'm sure if it does, might be quite possible to be additional and adding up to be in a later future update. But still, we still enjoy for having a good tough exercise challenge on Barcelona to have a good rallycross layout, to have a good pavement on the gravel dirt. Okay, penultimate on lap number 7. Time to get closer to Tapai. Okay, short jump. Back on sector 2. Watch that grip and watch the opponent. Okay, good overtake and hold the grip and deep ends. Okay, that's good. Faster lap set on 46.725. Here comes the final lap. Time to have the super pace of the UDRS Insportec to go topping up and climbing up to have an exercise caution to go by extreme measures. Okay, do on the turn and got to keep that grip on the middle section on the left. And here comes for only one drive per U technique. Insportec Rallycross Slide Slow Speed. First place and check to be on the podium. Who says that exercise practice might need to do some work? But still, first place always gonna have to keep trying and work your best effort to have exactly around in 6 minutes and 41 seconds by a decimal of .999. So let's have a good check and tally out to have a standard earning on Group B edition in World Rally Challenge. But you guys really might need to keep practice till you have to get it right and make your best effort to go clean racing without any avoidable contact on opponents and barrier that will be ends up by having a result with no double up the earning. So there's no need to have a replay at this moment because I just really might need to go prefer to have some full walkthrough to be saved and go check by on the main diary log. Well, I guess just gonna have to take one encore to be finished and save it later on before proceed by the penultimate and last unparticipate event on weekly challenges. So let's go to Mount Panorama and go racing in American Clubman Cup 700. Next vehicle is I'm choosing is the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 2018. This will be doing quite good to have a one advanced muscle car to go faster, challenging, and more tight turns on elevation in corners when it comes to be facing with an 8th generation Corvette. That's how the settings might gonna need to do a lot more preparation to be putting up on sports soft compound tires, or it does possible to be using on 3 types of racing tires to be on the hard, medium, or soft. By adding up to have a good extra horsepower to go up in 1000 horsepower, this will be using to have a supercharger in high-end torque and even to have some one racing intercooler to go by additional by extra. But don't forget, you might need to have the ECU to be on the output adjustment to be stay on 100 to be adding up by having more horsepower to go correctly and go by over 1000 is going to becoming a very good stronger to take on with few other Chevy vehicles like the Camaro SS. Time to go domestic. Not domesticated to have the Challenger SRT Demon is a good replacement from the original Challenger back from 2008. Third version and more faster to be toughen up and get some more muscles to be going a bit more stronger when driving for having a one modern muscle car. But after all, that's how Dodge vehicle is still being more powerful to have a good classic muscle car along with the Dodge Viper GTS. Now, I'd be very confident when it comes to have a stronger modern muscle car to have a good over 1000 horsepower. But this will have to take one good stepping effort and have straightaway is the best key of advantage. Gotta make sure to be drive extra careful when it comes to have a corner in elevation. Traction must be set by 2 and climbing up and go focusing to catch up to the 8th generation Corvette. Okay, here comes turn number 2. Got a good eye on the 4th generation Corvette CR1. There we go. Now on to turn 3 and 4. Got a good eye on the 2nd gen Corvette Stingray. Find a good line and get closer to T-Snow. Right at position 12. Just be gentle, patient. Find a good space of opening. Okay, slowing down. This could be it. Very good. And let the base will be on patient session to go around by corners. Okay, down I go to sector 3. Just wait and proceed to have a good clear space on the Ford Focus RS 2018. Just like that, and this is going to be a very good component to be embraced in motion. But here comes the best part. Better make sure that you need to be extra careful before approaches when you're on sector 4. That's how the brake zone is gonna have to go earlier then just save it for only a spare amount of speed. Here comes another C2 and a C3 Corvette, Duran and Mendes. Looks like Jose Serrano is on the first position like last time back when I'm using the 7th generation Corvette CR1. But this will give a good extra serve of opponent to have the Challenger SRT Demon to become a new contender. I hope the C8 Corvette might gonna embrace it because the Challenger is about to go faster and born like a beast. Climbing up on gear 7, brake early on turn number 2. Okay, Regalado is on the 7, blue Dodge Viper GTS is on the scene. Okay, there you go. Have the traction to be up and hold. Serrano is still always have a lot of good, decent effort. Looks like he's climbing up on 18-second gap. Got to be patient and hurry up to be quickly as possible. Okay, here comes the slide to the downhill. Back on Sector 3. Got a good eye on McEwen in the Ford GT40 Mark 1. Okay, here I go, and round 2 of the full straightaway. Okay, looks like Kachal is on the fort. Just like that, the 2016 Camaro SS is looking for a challenger. I bet the Challenger SRT Demon is quite pecking up and go embrace to have a strong, massive horsepower. Okay, here comes the halfway lap. Got to go by lap number 3. Got a good eye on Igor Fraca and Daniel Solis. Serrano in the 8th generation Corvette is still going expert and long way to be climbing up to have the longest offense and defense between the Chevy and the Dodge altogether. That's how this part of the race in American Clubman Cup 700 for the Challenger SRT Demon is going to have to take a tough experience to go climbing up and face some series of corners of elevation in Mount Panorama. Unfortunately, by 8-speed transmission for the 8th generation Corvette and 7-speed transmission for the Challenger SRT Demon. But no idea because one sports car and a muscle car is actually to have a differences to see which one will be going embraced by the strongest. Okay, gonna have to take a good downhill by passing Igor Fraca, 7th gen Corvette Stingray. Hold it steady and break the gap to go full offense. Just like that, and find a good line and keep a good balance. This will be doing one full underestimated to have the Challenger to get up and brake for only a few seconds to go forward, and then the 8th generation Corvette is going by reinforcement. But that's how 2 more laps is just yet to be remain, and all you need to have a good, better weight reduction to have a suitable balance. Still coming around by 14 seconds. The fourth lap and late afternoon on early sunset to be on the dusk. Unfortunately, Jose Serrano is not giving up without a fight. Let's change up the options and get back on to low 1. Faster lap time in 2 minutes, 17.414 seconds. Got to keep that tire grip and up and running. Now it's 13.5. Alright, that's good. Hold the line and keep climbing. This could go a bit more extra horsepower by over 1,000. Has to keep a bit more speed and more cornering by response of the handling. And there we go. Looks like he's going back up on to 12 seconds, and I'm just getting the brake by another second. Okay, it's only down to 8.6 seconds. Looks like Serrano is still not giving up. Gotta admit, this will be doing a selected dispenser camp fan art livery for season 2 is about to go roster pick on Caro. That's how the challenger is perfectly to have it well chosen on the roster after finishing up to have 17 of my dispenser camp fan art liveries until that will be doing well confirmed by next month in mid-February. But here it comes. Serrano is almost there to have the final turn, then presses on to the final lap in number 5. Back on to 8 seconds. Just going to keep pushing and follow through on the dusk and just have the straightaway after turn 1. Okay, he's not giving up yet. The challenger is still trying to keep on contested. Okay, down to 7.1. He's adding up more. Good thing he's just putting up to have a more defense and just gonna have to keep a good over advantage. Hold it steady. I see 6.7. Now it's coming down quickly. And here comes the dusk. Just to have an early twilight before the nighttime will come at the end. Alright, got to embrace it. Just go by long commit. Time to drop the hammer and just adding up to go a bit more careful to be pushing up, and Serrano is now adding up to get back on 3 seconds. Almost there. I can feel it. Serrano is getting near. He's just already took the final turn. And the C8 Corvette wins the race. And for the challenger, just finished in second as a runner-up. Alright, looks like event number 5 checkmark complete, and weekly challenges on number 3 in January 2024 is finished. But it's not over until the beautiful lady sings, because I just really might need to go by encore number 2. Man, cannot believe it. The Challenger is pulling up a lot of effort out there to climb up onto the 8th generation Corvette is actually to be a bit more tough challenging. So that's how you guys really might need to have some installed parts, and adding up with racing compound tires depends on different categories to be well better used. But after all, that's how one adapted and have a good part of the challenge to have one Dodge Challenger SRT Demon is still become a number 2 best American car in Gran Turismo 7. But thank you for the clean race bonus, 2nd place, and 84,600 GT credit. And voila! 6-star roulette ticket in car category has now acquired. But the celebration is not over yet because the replay might need to have a moment in capture thumbnail image. Just have one Challenger right over here. Just to have one more try to go. See? A bit more powerful, more stronger, and more challenging. That's a bit extra by reinforcement. Well, it turns out to be okay, but almost good enough to have the Challenger is a bit more challenging to climb up and go hard with the 8th generation Corvette. But the next time, this will have to take one racing compound tires only in order to go attempted overtake and patient by competent. So here comes encore number 2 to have a good time, and best to be on the starting position when I last left off on the full walkthrough will be at Watkins Glen International Raceway in Long Course for a Super Formula. That's why I'm about to go and choose the SF19 Honda version with the UDRS Inspirotech livery to have a good 953.64 performance point to be checked, ready up, and have a minor preparation in order to have 2 compound racing tires to be on the hard and medium. There we go. Let's enter it, and this time SF19 versus SF23 to have a different livery variation as you already seen it before. That's how when it comes to have the best SF23, the SF19 comes with original ever since from Gran Turismo Sport. Hope I'm ready because the best time and go hard in 12 lap challenge is going to be a brilliant and best moment out there to have a good overtake to go faster, lighter, and toughen up. Got to make sure to have the hard compound tires to be on endurance, so more practice just for me. Here I go, folks. It's 1 SF19 versus 19 SF23. This could be a bit more challenging like ever before, but the usual way, and one SF19 will be served as a contender to go line up and go a bit more faster. But whenever it takes that you really might need to have some different choice of method, that's how pit stop mandatory requirement to go entered in session. Alright, very good on the bus stop, then go on the right before approaches to the chute. Got a good eye on Giorgio Mangalo on position 19. Time to go slipstream and coming up onto the dogleg. Keep that grip going and better respond. Third sector on the way. Okay, very good. Just to have a gap distance and keep a good monitor. As you can see, folks, the SF19 and SF23 models, by having a different form of chassis when it comes to have a better improvement and better performance. By the original, this one is still yet to be stronger and more competitive to be prior to the future update for the GTWS Nations Cup by adding up with 2 SF23 models on Honda and Toyota version is now actually to have a different form of the wing spoiler to have a different shape. But this one is now actually to have this kind of the original, just like all the other F1 cars. But heads up, looks like I'm about to go stay behind and the group lineup is in session. That's one down, 18 more to go, 2 down. Okay, got a good eye on Sugawara. Gonna slow down and wait to get closer nearby. Gonna take the dog leg. Alright, very nice. On to the 16. Kawakami on the 17. Better communication than do the best advantage to go on the left corner. Alright, that's good to go proceed to the left and final corner to the right. So far so good. Presses on to lap number 3. Got a good eye on Lucas Brunelli in the 14. Time to do the inside line on turn number 2 and 3. And then short overtake to be on turn number 4. Okay, gonna have to keep that apex up and tight and avoid a penalty. That's how going exercise caution is gonna have to take a good expert way. Okay, coming around by 13 seconds. Just only 4 racers are still up and going. The things I really do for love and the things I really do for racing. Okay, Takuma Minasono on the 13, followed by S. Suzuki in the 12. Got a good eye on Koke Lopez on position 11. Just be patient and wait for the final turn. Okay, gonna have to be averted and stay proceed focused. Okay, still around by 15 seconds. Julian Drummond is not giving up. But I can still taking a lot of patience and keep up the good effort. Okay, time to harness the speed, handling, and acceleration. Okay, got a good eye on Patrick Basson and Valerio Gallo. Just to be having one overtake patient, then the other. Gonna keep that grip up tight and quick recover. Just going to take a good concentration, gentle. Just wait here and get back in and do the short amount overtake. And there you go. 9th place, moving forward, then 8 more to go. Just have the faster time and go by a faster limit. Almost there to get closer to Takuma Sasaki. He's on the 9th, moving up on position 8. Okay, got a good eye on Rai Sasaki. Gonna get back on the chute. Gonna keep hold the line in the grip. Nope, not today. Just have a good temporary canine sight. Okay, 16 seconds is update on the total gap. Drummond is still in the lead. Okay, pressing on in lap number 6. Okay, gonna have to get closer to Sasaki. And there we go. 6 more to go, and moving up on position number 7. Okay, next up, Angel Inestrosa in about 2.7 seconds. Gotta keep a good eye on the tire, front and rear, and good on the percentage is still doing okay. I see him right now. Already entered in Sector 3. Okay, good save on the apex. The chase will continue on. Okay, good on the distant gap is going down slowly, 14.4 seconds, and presses on to the halfway mark at the end on lap number 7. Looks like Yamanaka is climbing up on third, followed by Ryuta Kokubun in second. It looks like Igor Fraka is actually to be moving up on fourth. That's how I'm still gonna have to keep a good main part of the on-court objectives. Practice, do one pit stop, or do endurance on hard racing tires just to have some combination that you really might need to go by method prior to the GTWS Nations Cup for the 2024 series. Okay, there we go, on the inside, and proceed on position 6. 13 seconds to go. Okay, gonna take a deep breath. Just gonna go silent. 5.1 seconds to Busby Beer Boris. Coming up on lap number 8. Okay, nice and tight. Still in one piece, and just go inside apex. Okay, I saw Yamanaka dropping down to 5th. It's only down to 11 seconds, folks. Gotta keep it up and have a better effort for the SF19 Super Formula like the SF23. But here comes a 3-car lineup. Now's the time, and Igor Fraka is on the defense. I hope your boys will be doing more likely to catch up when it comes to have a quickest way on overtake. Okay, Drummond at the pit. Got to take the final corner and proceed automatically to be updated on the grid. There we go. I'm on the third and almost there to Yamanaka on second. Iko Fraka is in the lead, and this is going to be my perfect time to go for a one-on-one showdown. Just make one boost. I'm on the second, and I'm on the roll. Okay, watch that grip. The tires are about to get low in about 50%. Just to stay strong and survive in one piece. It's only down to 1 second ahead. Okay, gonna have to go and attempt it, commit. Just have to wait. Almost there to nearby the opponent. Now onto the left corner and the right corner to the final. Okay, looks like he's still good. Now this is going to be the perfect time and go on overtake in lap number 10 by the entrance. Just wait and gonna have to go aim at turn 2. There we go. First place, baby. Team N-Sport Tech is on the roll. Now all I have to do is going to keep a good hold down the fort when entered in first place. Got to make sure to have the brakes check and fuel map to be set by lean 6. Okay, 30% to go. It's all good for now. Just going to change up the tactics and just keep hold down the line. Well, I know this is going to be a bit more different when it comes to have a SF racing practice on the track. Only Borhana and Toyota version to the Super Formula in the SF19 and 23s. But however, different element between practice and prior to the GTWS Nations Cup is going hard, tougher, and a bit more difficult to be challenging up to go extremely faster. Unlike Formula 1, this would be doing a good drill of excellence to have some different racetrack all over the world, because that's how one practice and one reminder to be on the lookout for the Nations Cup for the 2024 series. It's only down to 27%. Looks like Iko Fraka is going for the offense. Okay, add another second and go around onto the right curve. Okay, that's 2.2 seconds. That should be good and buy some time. Okay, looks like Killian Drummond is still took the lap time by a minute, 28.152 seconds. Time to turn this race around and achieve by the faster. Alright, got to take the Glen and go back to the straightaway to have the left side will be entered once again to be proceed to the final lap, viewers. So this is it. The track and the SF19 will have to go all out and improvise to do the best effort to be on first place, to have a good mark and make a perfect lap time. So I have to throw down the gauntlet and use a lot of overtake to be stay on strong and do the first position. So I had to drop the hammer and go right applied on the time attack. Okay, going in, have to shoot, just wait until the dog leg. Gotta work it up, easy on the throttle and handling. Okay, working well by the boost. Just keep a good eye on the clock. Okay, just only a few more seconds to go. Just last 2 turns and moving on in sector 4. I hope this is gonna get closer, and so far, and I almost had it. So close, and perfect on the podium finish. So you see folks, practice well till you really need to get it right. Encore number 2 is successful and fine average to achieve. Now this is going to have to take a good 18-minute time to go additional by 2.772 seconds, and even for bus speed bureau boards that took the lap time by the faster is 1 minute 28.115 seconds. So I have to try harder next time folks, only for Watkins Glen long course, and once more 240,000 GT credit is now being right back in for having a deja vu moment. Just like the full walkthrough, and topic to the weekly challenges to have 44 million credit to be added by 233,057. And there you go, 4-star roulette ticket has acquired. But yet, stamp placement by a menu book to go in progress. So I had to go hard and keep a good watchable eye on former race available to be having good on participation. But there's no need to have a dumb new image on replay, and that's it for now. So, it was a lot of hard work when it comes to have 3 types of road car plus a rally car and a super formula to have 2 events by uncheck and 2 of them by having an encore from the full walkthrough that I just went there. But in the end, week number 4 and the next update is about to have a perfect time and go for a 2 Vision GT surprise, and the third one is going to be a bit more mystery. So reminder on the date before coming up by Thursday in January 26. But this will have to take one last call to have minor check on the lap time challenges. Will be at the Nürburgring Grand Prix for the Mazda RX-8 and Lake Maggiore Circuit for the Honda Civic Type R EK Touring Car. Then let's go to the GT Garage and have roulette ticket and GT credit by having 300,000 on total. So that's good by 200,000 and 100,000. Okay, 6-star roulette ticket on car category. Here I come, and which one of the vehicles should I get? But this will be doing one reward challenge. Alright, looks like I just got my good pick. 2009 Mercedes-Benz SOR McLaren. Good to be in the black and good in style by a luxury. And this one is the Crystal Gaussiet Black. Already acquired and checked by collector points by 600. Okay, looks like just to have one more roulette ticket and just go by 3-star in case whenever I need to have more 4-star later on by the next day. Come on, luck. Okay, that's good. Just only have 100,000 GT credit is all I need. That's good by the bonus, and good to be on the fortune favors the luck. Just to have one more 4-star ticket to be available, so I just really might need to have more. So let's give it a good chance of luck. Better luck next time. I was so close, and get 1 million GT credit is gonna be having a good stopping point on 45 million. So that's it for now, and looks like it takes a lot of good early times and go for only 3 more events to be on check. So you see folks, going faster and well embraced to be participate in Super Formula to have a good start in progress after I just took the first race at Watkins Glen International. This will be doing a good time and get back in progress to have the full walkthrough, and of course to be on a reminder to have some more weekly challenges to be proceed on week number 4 on January 2024. But additionally, I just really might need to keep working on and keep working hard when it comes to have a regular content video that related to the lap time challenges. But it's been a while. All that hard labor is really might need to take a lot of hassle and basic development by schedule. But I'll have to leave it to myself because I just really might need to have more time and more development whenever I need to have some more tasks of favor. Just for me, and just have to have all of my UDRS Insportec livery to be expanded and forward along with Vision Total Drama and DreamArt livery style dispenser is now being set and go by announcement before adding up with Season 2 characters by coming soon. But also, if they will be doing one additional to be expanded to have some variation that related to the dispenser camp characters when they're being participate in All-Stars. But I just really love about the first episode in Season 3. It brings out to have some best returning favors like Ellie, Gabby, Tom, Jake, Miriam, Fiore, Alec, and along with Season 2 characters like Hunter, Allie, Tess, Lake, James, and Aiden. But almost forgot about Rhea and Connor. Well, I kinda say that I cannot believe it how Rhea just pushed Aiden by jumping off the plane, just like the season finale from part 1 and part 2. But I just really want to make sure if episode 2 is going to be available on February 1st. That's how I'm about to go there and watch the date to be on a reminder. So I had to keep working on till I had to wrap this up before at the end of the video before tomorrow on Wednesday. Just to have 1 lap time challenges before proceed on to the update that bring out to have 2 Vision Gran Turismo and a third vehicle will be rostered by the pick if it's going to be a K car or a somewhat SUV that we might need to keep our eyes peeled. That's how when it comes to have new cars to Gran Turismo, we just gonna have to be respectful and live with it. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on Deepnet Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. And don't forget to check it out all of my screenshot images on UDRS Insportec, Vision Total Drama, and DreamArt livery style dispenser presented by myself, Hyperion-Blue-GT, as you're always welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.